Okay. Blah. How's it going tonight, everyone? I don't know if I got the camera reset. My wife took the little tripod right. I had the camera mounted here last week. I don't know if you like that view better or not, but my wife took the little tripod because she needed it for some other filming work we're doing. And it is, I think, upstairs. Whew, well, there's nobody here yet, but if anybody sees this, they'll want to know this earlier, the replay if they ever watch this. I think I've got my encoder set so I can play a video for you guys. Then pause. I can't play window and window on it. Then I can pause, switch over to me if I have a comment or ask questions. I don't know if I can watch. I think I can watch a chat by moving everything over a little. So we'll see how this goes. And I'm not sure it will work. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I'll have to go over it again. It was being kind of a pain in the butt about keeping the actual page. I think I got it to hold it. I don't know why it was doing that. So let me see here. I kick over here. See, I don't even know if any of you guys I just automatically starts playing. That's cute. I don't know if anybody of you guys can see that. We'll find out. Strange how it won't really just pull it all the way I want it to, but hey. So that's what we'll be looking at. And I probably won't be able to see a chat. We'll see. Hey, Urbexy. Right now, man, all is you and me. You can see it. Okay. So, you guys, I know right now, Urbexy, as far as I can tell, you guys won't be able to hear me when I play it. I think you'll be able to hear it. I don't think you'll be able to hear me. I'll have to pause, or I'm trying to move it over on my screen so that I have a widescreen and monitor the chat also. We'll see how that works. And anybody wants to, like I said, you and I are the only ones here right now. Hey, Devon. If anybody wants to, I can try to monitor the chat when I'm playing. If anybody wants me to stop at a certain place or has something to say, just go ahead and say it in the chat and we'll go from there. But we're going to wait a little bit till a few more people show up and we'll see how it goes. You can hear the intro and my voice. Oh, you really could. So how was the balancer, Bexy? Should I play a little more and you see if I should turn it down and me up, or is it okay the way it was? Read the details, Devon. It's all in the details. I'm trying to do a new thing, review certain exploring videos. And before you ask, no, I cannot review your 2-hour ones. Are too long for the stream to do a review. All right, hang on, Urbexy. I'll switch back over, play a bit, and see how it sounds. I'll talk while it's going. So that's the way it's going to be. I'm not sure what you're hearing. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. That's still playing for you guys. As the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feels so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room. Now I'll switch back where I can see you. Okay, so you can hear it just fine, the music and everything? Okay. I'll leave it the way it is. I gotta make sure my speakers are turned down or it gives feedback. Turn me up. Alright, hang on just a sec. Let me see if I can change that window. Oh boy. That's gonna change all of it, I think. Let me see what happens if I go here. Go to that scene. Yeah, it changes all of it. Crap. Boy, that's gonna be loud. So, microphone. Let's try doing this. Alright, it's gonna play again.
How dark it is.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Turn my microphone off. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feel so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love.
Welcome to Urban Kiwiana here with TL, Hayden and Zed. And do you want to shout out your
Is it any better that way?
A fat duck.
Yeah, so we're here with this guy doing a bit of a collab with him.
I don't know if it's any better or
this
not.
old restaurant. Alright, so here's Hayden. He's been with us for a while.
Right now, so I can't say my
so we found this old restaurant. We talked to a few people on Instagram.
I had to turn my speakers off because it would overload you guys.
So the ones who told us, thank you. Some of us don't like sharing, so thank you to the ones who did tell us.
Let me know if you can hear them right now. And me at all. And that's me. If you go back to me, it might be too loud.
How dark it is in here.
There's my mic. It does show up my mic down. Maybe I should.
No need to run and hide.
I just turned my mic up.
And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here.
Right there, that's my mic.
It's a cold night
Urban Kiwiana here with TL, Hayden and Zed.
I don't know if that turns me and them or just them. How's that?
A fat duck.
Just adjusted my mic to the last bar before.
So we actually got this old restaurant. Alright, so here's Hayden.
There's me there straight. That might make my mic too loud when I'm not playing that. I feel like I almost restart the video every time it goes. Obnoxious. Okay, that's good. So if I'm playing the video, you guys can hear me? Alright, well I don't know why it's still playing. Stop. Oh yeah. Hey Lord Explorers. Yeah, we're going to try this review one more time, and anybody knows I did ask Isaac and dude behind the camera if I could review one of their vids. I may not ask everybody. I mean, this is a good and bad thing, and a lot of stuff's open. Hey Walter. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to move it over enough I can see the chat, which is actually hard where I don't know why YouTube likes to put the chat right here instead of putting it. YouTube has got all this dead space on each side. They should move the chat over so then you can play stuff over here and you have tons of room. But it's a stupid, I don't know why they set it up this way. Yeah, forgive me, I'm drinking hot coffee. Well, made my way because my voice is iffy and it's kind of cold there. Our air conditioning likes to settle. Yeah, thanks, Lord Explorers. And like Lord Explorer said, please give me a like. That does matter in the YouTube algorithms. Yeah, I said it right this time. I'm just saying Google. And from now on, please, everybody, if you enjoy any of my videos, please hit the bell. And do the same for every channel you like. Because right now, sorry, you may not even be able to see me for all I knew. Oh, really? Well, see, there you go, Rebexy. That's all I know. Oh, that's cool. You're right. Oh, crap. Don't do that. Yeah, well, you can drag it off the screen, too, I just found out. Yeah! Well, that didn't help. No, it only lets me drag it to a same spot in their narrow window. It won't let me drag it off to the side. For some reason, my stream health just went orange. I don't know what that means. Because I know we have some bad thunderstorms coming. Let me take a look here. Now it says no active stream. Output low. I don't understand. It's saying yellow, orange. Well, yeah, Rebexy, I don't have a second monitor, and I'm not about to set it up, because if I have to get that complicated, I'm not going to do it. That's a little crazy. Yeah, it looks fine on my end, too. It says orange. It says I'm not streaming good enough, but I got some bad storms in my area, but everything looks good. So, how is everybody doing this week? I know I put it down that I was going to discuss it near the end, but I thought I'd discuss it first. I actually took my last live stream of the factory off my channel and put it to private for now. I have to download it and go through it using my editor. I was watching it myself again earlier today, and I noticed, I really practice what I preach, everybody. I noticed it gave away the location in a spot or two. And I can't have that. I do not want it vandalized and damaged. Could you imagine a place like that, if anybody saw it? If anybody vandals had found out about that place? Oh my, it'd be destroyed. So I pulled it down. Well, cool, Lord Explorers. That's great. Sorry, everyone. I got out of the gym, got home, walked dog just in time to get down here. So yeah, I actually took it down. I'm going to download it, put it in my editor, and pull those little pieces out where it eliminates the name. You know, the place is closed, but there are people in there now. It looks like we're starting to remediate the place, and the thing is unlocked. Sean Googled the one laser cutting machine in there and die casting machine, and there's another water jet. Those two machines alone are worth about $79,000 between the two, and they're sitting there. It's insane what's in there. So we definitely don't want to release that. So I did pull it down. I'll probably have it back up later tonight after I pull that piece of footage out and then put it back just with that piece. I probably won't change the name or anything. I'll probably use the same thumbnail with the same normal non-green border. My green border is my normal uploads. My live stream border, I forgot what color. Is it red? I think my mobile lives are going to be blue. So Lord Explorers knows got a good vid coming up hopefully this week. No, Devon, do not use the notification bell on mobile devices right now for YouTube. It doesn't do a darn thing. And when it does click and you think you've belled somebody, you actually haven't. Even the bell on PC and laptop which a laptop's just a small PC, whatever, mobile PC. Even they're not working properly. Is my microphone too loud now that since I'm just on me instead of the video playing also? Please let me know about mic levels, everyone. Because this is something new. And I don't have a special pair of headphones to monitor myself, so I'm depending on you guys a little bit. But I am in the process of buying stuff to build a little thing behind me. Little studio area. So you have to stare at our storage stuff back in my wife's area there. Yeah, I love how Google gives you notifications that you've already had on your phone a day, and it starts giving them bit by bit over an hour or two. Yes, Lord Explorers, they have acknowledged it. Just like they've acknowledged a bunch of problems they still haven't fixed. Just like they've had YouTube beta, studio beta up forever and haven't got it done. Yet they still make you jump through hoops to jump back from beta to regular. Well, I'm sorry, I use regular more because it has more workable options still. So I shouldn't have to tell you why, or shouldn't have to have you asking me why do you want to go back. So Lord Explorers has a good vid coming up. How about you, Urbexy? I'll be talking about Devon from Among the Unknown here in a second. But that Explorer Sean and I had was unprecedented. The piece we showed live is tiny. That place was 3 or 4 monstrous buildings. We even sat in the break room. The break rooms had power. Great. We got to use bathrooms. That one building had water still. We had bathrooms. We had a break room. The pop machine only had Coke left. The cappuccino machine looked good. And the Cheetos were not stale. So we got to sit down and have some. Also, Devon's not really paying attention to the live stream. He's just being nice and having it on, which I thank you for that too, Devon. What I said, Devon, is I asked what everybody's doing for Explorers coming up. Lord Explorers admitted he's got a big Factory Explorer coming up. I'm looking forward to that. Urbexy's going through a few things, helping us understand why YouTube's having an issue. But I said I'm going to discuss you and your latest video here in a bit. Because if you look at my details, Devon, you are going to be part of the clickbait discussion, which we've kind of had before, but this is a whole different take on it. Well, if you're working on music, how are you going to hear or get involved? All right, I'm not sure who else is here. It shows 9 watching, and I know I count as 1. Boy, for the longest time, I didn't know I counted as 1. But Jericho has talked to me. His comments haven't been as normal, long ones, even in our conversations back and forth. But yeah, I think he's been busy. Him and he's been trying to get around, do some good vids and some sites. He was itching. Sorry, my chair is stuck. I'm gonna go forward. He is stuck. He is trying to get as many places as he can right now. He was just chewing to get out, exploring after the winter, and he's really trying to put a lot of work into his channel and grow. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, aren't we all trying to grow? Even if we're in it just to share, aren't we all still trying to grow? You're always trying to do your best. Which is a short little discussion I wanted to bring up at the beginning. This hatred, not just, this is a YouTube and off YouTube hatred of people bitching, going, oh, you're only on YouTube you're only doing it for attention or click for views or to be famous or something like that. It's like, and that may be true of some people. But my question is, why do you care? These same people will go watch a football game, soccer or American football or a baseball game. Half those guys aren't athletes in there because they like the game. They're in it for the money and fandom. They like the attention. Most celebrities and movie stars aren't doing it because they like acting. They do it for the attention, the ego stroking. Oh, thanks, RJ32. But yeah, it was. Jericho's really been on it. He does great videos and keep them behind him, but sorry, I'm trying to, sometimes I jump between here and there too much. We'll let you guys talk over there a little bit. But why do people care? Why somebody else is on YouTube? I'm not on here for fame, but if somebody else is, and they're a normal, just a hog trying to suck up glamour, why do I care? I don't want to watch that channel probably because I'm not that type of person. But I don't care. The only time I care is when people are blatantly lying on YouTube. Pure clickbait or blatant lies in the title, in the thumbnail, or they make a video that's a straight lie. Hey, Fuzzman, how's it going, dude? Not doing too bad. Well, that's cool, Devon. Looks like Devon is going to have a good year, guys. Hopefully we get to see a lot of them coming up soon. Exactly. So, well, see, Urbexy, my problem is, why do you care why somebody's doing YouTube? If I honestly, you can feel when somebody's doing it for the glory, the fame. Like Devon said, Sam and Colby. And I am going to be a little more blatant to name them. Because this goes into, hey, Brian, thank you. We appreciate that. But not just me, Brian. Got a lot of guys here are urban explorers. Never appreciate each other's stuff, too. This goes right into, Devon kind of put me right into what I was got, one of the big things to talk about tonight. Clickbait. We've talked about it before. But in the urban exploring part of YouTube, it is getting horrendous. I mean, it's really bad now. And these guys have been out for a while. Sam and Colby have been out for a while. And please do not watch any of their videos. These little clickbaiters do not need more watches. While honest people are out there, like Jericho. Jericho has a decent sized following. But he's out there busting his butt. He does not lie in his thumbnails. Does not make lying BS clickbaity crap. He's a good guy, honestly good guy. I've talked to him personally on the phone a bunch of times. He's a great guy. But he's struggling for every little scrap of a penny to help with gas here and there on his trips, for food, for him and Tommy. Every subscriber, he's really good to people. He answers back. Then you got guys like these guys, Sam and Colby. Yes, Lord Explorers, I knew you would know them. A lot of, excuse me, a lot of honest explorers know of Sam and Colby. Yeah, I'll talk about them here in a little bit. Lord Explorers, just remind me when I'm done here. Or when we're done with this part of this discussion. I want to get off track again because I will. Sam and Colby, a lot of true explorers know these guys. I have not understood for years how their watches, and I don't go to my way to watch them. Once I'll be just tired watching videos, all of a sudden this will pop up. Recommendations, I hit a video title, they say it's Sam and Colby. And the only time I'll watch once in a great while is just see, oh, here we go, another clickbait vid where they're either damaging a place or they're faking somebody chasing them. To point right at the camera, oh, see the dude chasing us right there, and there's nobody there. They're doing little rap videos. They do a lot of stupidity. It's pure clickbait stupidity. And honestly, I know they have a monster following, and they do. Last I knew, it's hundreds of thousands, I think. But the problem is the clickbait thing is just insane. And Devon, they made a mistake. They did a clickbait video in Devon's hometown in a place Devon has explored multiple times. So he went down and checked it out. You can check Devon's video about on Among the Unknown. Anyone wants to put the link down there, feel free. I think Devon could have been a little tougher on him because it is obvious clickbait. They obviously lied. There's so many ways they lied. And if you know anything about Sam and Colby, if you've ever seen any of their videos, you know it is a blatant lie. But I like how Devon called him out some. And this title pretty much says it all, in a way. And he's taking a chance. Here's the problem. I've seen other real explorers call out clickbaiters. I only got a little grief from mine because I wasn't as forthright. Because I was even, at that time, I was only like 400 subscribers. And really, boy, you can get slammed after somebody's got 500,000 subscribers. But Devon went and made a video. And yeah, he definitely, if you watch the video, you can kind of see bits of it. He could have included a little more. It's clickbait. It's honest, 100% clickbait. But he called him out. Now, what I was asking is, should more urban explorers, the honest ones, maybe make a video here or there calling out a clickbait urban explorer? Should we have to do that, or should YouTube be getting off their butts, or is it both our responsibility? My problem with the clickbait of Sam and Colby and others, including the one I made my video about, and there's plenty of others. For some people have mentioned Mo Sargi. And if anybody that sees this video if you're Mo Sargi or Sam and Colby, if you don't feel your clickbait, please feel free to come on here Tuesday nights, 5:30, 7:30 Central, and discuss it. I have no problem with that. I would not even mind putting you on Google Hangouts and streaming it here. But people have mentioned, a lot of real explorers know who clickbaiters are. But it really hurts that we kill ourselves for something, for a real art, while they're out there clickbaiting. I mean, some of these guys have almost 1 million followers or more by clickbait lies. They're making good money off YouTube lying. Now, this hurts. Well, no, Lord Explorers, it's not all entertainment because there's a difference between clickbait exploring and real urban exploring. And a lot of people can't tell the difference, are too stupid to know the difference, or they think it's neato, they go around destroying sites and stuff. That's not entertainment. Or lying about money being in place or something. It's not entertainment, it's a lie. Because they're purporting it to be real. When I put my videos up, I tell you it is what it is. It is that. That's it. When Pajerico puts his up, or Bexy makes a video. When Devon makes a video, Devon doesn't have fancy crap going on where he's like, oh, look what we found. He doesn't dramatize. It is an urban explorer. But no, Lord Explorers, if you look at YouTube's actual rules, clickbait and blatant lying in videos is not part of their guidelines. The thing is, they don't come down on it. The bad thing is, YouTube will have to come down on all of us again. Because what happens is advertisers see that. And advertisers aren't stupid. Advertisers, just like the rest of us, or even more, they got people who watch a lot of videos and check things out. And they will check, hey, are these guys telling the truth? Do we want our commercials or ads playing on these guys' videos? And when they see somebody's a blatant lying jackass, they don't want it on there. They don't want their product equated with a liar or a cheater or somebody that's damaging something or destroying. So what happens? YouTube never goes after the people causing trouble. When the advertisers complain, they'll come down on all of us again. We're gonna get jacked again because of these people. That's what's happened the last couple times. I mean, come on. Look at Logan Paul. He did something totally flippin' stupid. YouTube barely did a damn thing to him, but they came down on the rest of us like a ton of bricks. It's happened time and time again. A big person does something, or any YouTuber, one mid-sized YouTuber lies their butts off, and an advertiser or somebody complains, and YouTube, in their great wisdom, doesn't decimate that person, boot them off YouTube, done, gone. Oh no, they nail us all. And that's what's going to happen again. Sooner or later, these guys like Sam and Colby or even Mozart, I know some people really follow and love him. He used to be more of a real explorer. When Exploring with Josh went out to explore with Mozart, I actually lost a little respect. Mo is not the guy he used to be. I'm sorry. He does make things up or add things. We'll see, Devon, Logan Paul is last month's news, whatever. YouTube has so many of these things going on now. There are other big creators talking about leaving YouTube because, one, they have to compete with clickbaiters like this, and YouTube is doing nothing. And they don't want to be associated with these liars, not just in the urban exploring part. So, Devon called these guys out. I've done one too. But should the rest of us be doing the same thing? I mean, as in our section, I'm not saying across YouTube, but in our section, urban exploring, should we be doing a video here or there when we see somebody heinously doing lying crap? Should we be calling them out? The problem is the repercussions. Some of these clickbait lying little shits, yeah, I said a bad word. I've got 400,000 to almost 1 million subscribers. You're a channel with 500 subscribers to 2,000 subscribers or something. Boy, they can really cause a backlog. I know another explorer who did that. He did a video calling somebody out, and boy, the glut of crap in his channel from these idiots. And the funny thing is, what does it say about their fans? I mean, I was reading some of the comments that Devon put up, and I did not watch their video. I looked at the comments on their video. There are so many morons in there that idolize these people, and I'm sorry, if you're a fan of these guys, you're kind of a moron. I'm not saying I'm all that in a bag of chips, but these guys are blatantly lying. You've got to know it sooner or later. But these people are the same people that think WWE is real. They think these guys can actually do this. You got to explain to them, those 10 guys WWE then should be our whole military because nothing can stop them. They think Sam and Colby and all these other clickbaiters always run into blood, always are chased, always find money, always this. I mean, where does your brain kick in and you start to go, wow, what are the odds? Why haven't these guys bought a lottery ticket and just won millions of dollars? Yeah, they are children learning explorers, but still, there are other urban explorers on here that are the same age. And I know it chaps a couple of their asses, too. Yeah, see, Devon, like Devon says, you read their comments, and there are some people on there just blatantly calling out clickbait. 100%. And there are people on there, oh, I don't know if it's clickbait. Or some people actually say this. Well, I know that's clickbait and they lie a lot, but I love their videos. That's kind of honest, but what does that say about you that you know these guys are liars and cheaters? And one guy even said, I know they lie, cheat, and lie, steal, and damage sites, but I still like their videos. What does that say about those fans? No, you didn't, Lord Explorers. We're going to do that in a little bit. I'm still kind of puckering up a little. I'm hoping this works. Urbexy and Devon were helping me set my mic levels. I think you came in during the end of that. We're going to see how that works. I think I can play it. Watch a little. I think I can see the chat if I move it over enough. And if you guys want me to stop a place, you will. Or I might just see something where I want to stop. And I'll ask questions and we'll go through it. And I did ask Zeke's permission. I may not be able to ask everybody's permission. Hey, Rick. Well, see, Devon, that's another thing. What if these guys, okay, for those of you who don't know, in the video, Sam and Colby say, oh my God, look, we found $1,000 just sitting in this drawer. Well, like Devon will tell you, this church has been explored ungodly known times. There's no way there's $1,000 sitting in this drawer. You can actually see how they fake it and make the drawer kind of come open, so you can see the double takes, and they took different takes, of course. But the drawer is filthy. The money is totally clean and crisp, and not in a band, not in an envelope or nothing, just all over in the drawer. So it's crap. But like Devon says, what if somebody, maybe not an urban explorer, goes into these places trying to find this crap these guys have lied about and gets hurt? I mean, I put up liability things on my videos. I don't see they do. I don't know. I haven't looked. So if they do, fine, but I don't want to look at their videos. Yeah, exactly. I saw his comment, Devon. But what if somebody that's not an urban explorer, doesn't know what they're doing, gets hurt? What if even somebody gets in a fight trying to get there to get to this so-called money? And Devon went down the next morning right away. And there was nothing there. I'm sure these guys faked it. Probably wasn't even real money. They stood there and started dancing with it and slathering on themselves. Come on. Anybody that's urban explorer knows you don't just sit there and do that crap, especially at night with your lights going everywhere. Yeah. Well, see, I tried. Well, I know Lord Explorers. You and I know Sam and Colby. Devon, I don't know if he knew as much, because he almost seemed to, as soon as he said Sam and Colby the other day, I'm like, oh, lying clickbait pieces of crap. And yes, I know Sam and Colby may see this, and not only Devon may get crapped on, I may get crapped on. But they are liars and clickbaiters. As soon as he said Sam and Colby, I was like, oh, screw them. I don't know. Once again, it comes back to my question. Do you guys think that the honest explorers out here, for our own self-interest, one, these people are hogging or grabbing subscribers who think that is urban exploring now. They're taking money that really they're not really working for. Also, they're going to do something sooner or later is going to get YouTube to come down on us again. What's the next thing that's going to screw us because of them? So do we have a obligation of some type to do something about it? What do you guys think? I'll look at the chat and let you answer. Do you think we have even a little obligation to make a video using their video like Devon did and like I did my old one, calling these people out, maybe by name directly, and going, what the hell are you doing? Devon, like I said, Lord Explorer seems to know about these guys as good as I do. 99% of their videos, or 90% of their videos, are just clickbait. When I first started finding urban exploring on YouTube pretty heavily, I ran into those guys. I was like, oh, it was almost bad enough I almost turned me off of YouTube. So was the jerk that I did. And then I've heard about others. It's like, but that's the problem, Urbexy. A lot of people think that is urban exploring. They're getting that in their head. That's urban exploring. It's some Indiana Jones on the Temple of Doom thing. I feel the same way as Devon does. We have, and Lord Explorer said, we have a little obligation just because urban exploring, especially real people that take it seriously, there are guidelines we follow. And these guys are doing the exact opposite. And they, like Devon said, they get somebody hurt. Hey, Shawnee, Devon from Among the Unknown made a video kind of calling out these guys aren't real explorers, they're clickbait. So I hope you're not friends with them. I'm sorry if you are, but Sam and Colby. A lot of real explorers know these guys as pure clickbait jackasses. But they really are making a lot of people think that's what urban exploring is. And you got a couple 100,000 or more subscribers, and you're making money and telling everybody this is what urban exploring is. You're lying about money in places, making things up. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, check out Shawnee Explorers. Does some amazing videos, and he is an urban explorer, like 100%. In fact, he did one. It was almost a bar. It almost reminds me of like what's one of our chain bars around here? The video game and drinking one that everybody goes to. We don't have one here in my area, but he did one lately in one of their establishments like that. There's still some glasses there, and the pool tables are all broken down. Really cool bit. Yeah, Lord Explorers, exactly. The mannequin was cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Shawnee has seen, since he's been out there, he's seen plenty of clickbaiters too. And that's got it sooner or later. Since somebody's worked as hard as he has to get his channel where he is. And man, Shawnee is another one that's out there exploring a lot. That's got to kind of rankle you a little when you see jerks doing this, getting tons of subscribers and making people think that is urban exploring. It's Indiana Jones and a Temple of Doom urban exploring. You know, money everywhere and everybody chasing you and danger and all this. It's crazy. But so far, it looks like at least 2 or 3 people, including myself on here, feel that each creator in their own area of YouTube maybe has at least a minuscule responsibility to call these guys out, an obligation to call them out, to try to keep YouTube more clean. Because if we don't police YouTube a little bit, sooner or later it's going to be Logan Paul on us again, and they're going to come down on everybody again, and everybody's going to get screwed because of one Sam and Colby or one Mosargi or whoever else the other clickbaiters. I really avoid clickbaiters, guys. I don't know a lot of them because as soon as I see it looks like clickbait, I run. No, YouTube is not doing a lot at all to police their own policies. They actually do have policies against blatantly lying and making people think something's real when it's not. Yeah, Devon, that's right. When you're trying to raise, yeah. Oh, see, it's not. Then I feel like I'm clickbaiting a little bit, Devon, by using Sam and Colby. I don't want to use them to gain subscribers, maybe to, like you said, raise awareness, but I'd almost feel dirty if I was gaining subscribers because somebody, or watch time because somebody go, oh, he's talking about Sam and Colby, I'll go check him out. It's like, oh boy. But maybe I will put it in there, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys decide. Everybody on here, and yes, I know I may or may not get in trouble with their 100,000+ followers, which I don't have. What do you think? Should I put it in the title or not? Hey, Tate. Had a long discussion about a couple clickbaiters and clickbait in general on YouTube, and especially in our area, the exploring community. Got some real good explorers here, Tay. Lord Explorers in here, Among the Unknown, Urbexy, Shawnee Explorers. Shawnee and Urbexy are up late. Rest of us in America is not that bad. Yeah, let's see what everybody else thinks. If anybody thinks it's not wrong of me to put, calling out our Sam and Colby clickbait. Should we do something about clickbait or something in my title? Normally I don't put it. I just use my Tuesday night Urbex, thing, and I don't really put a lot of titling. Okay, yeah, you're 6 hours ahead. Sorry, remember, we had that time switch here in America where at one time we were like, it was like a little bit more at one time or something like that, or was it less? Dumb changing clocks here in America. Yeah, see, Lord Explorers, then I'm not all about just views. Or I would actually change my title more on my live Tuesday Night Lives. That's okay, Tay. My hospital stay earlier this year put me back a ways. Lord Explorers, I am going to get to Chicago. I've already made the decision. I'm going back to Gary, Indiana once this summer. I'm still going to Detroit. I just got to get it rearranged because, like I said, the hospital stay screwed up my timetable. I'm going to Detroit and Ohio on one long trip. Explorer Fever may meet me in Ohio. Me and Lang. And Chicago's definitely going to be a yes this year. It's close enough. There's no reason I should be able to get there to explore with you, man. In fact, I think I was on your channel the other day, Lord Explorers. Yeah, I understand, Devon. You're right. Well, yeah, Shawnee. The only thing is, they made a clickbait video in Among the Unknown's backyard, lying about $1,000 there. And they actually could have got somebody hurt, somebody not know what they're doing, going there trying to find it, or somebody got in a fight with somebody else trying to get it, thinking there's $1,000 laying there. They said they left it there. I mean, that's kind of, yeah, you're right. There are some really bad ones, but it's just really bad because they did it in Devon's back territory. That's Among the Unknown. Did it in his backyard. And the way they did it really could have caused real problems. Hey, Jay Wade, not too bad, man. Yeah, Shawnee, I've seen a few, man. Trust me. That's why when I watch people like you and Taser and some of the other guys you hang out with, and there's some really good explorers on there, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, Urbexy, it's a little. Urbexy's right. Shawnee knows better than the rest of. Well, Shawnee and Urbexy both know better than the rest of us. But urban exploring in the UK right now has got a weird dichotomy going. It doesn't seem to be any middle range. It seems to be one side totally against another. There's real true explorers that are inclusive of everybody and get along with everybody and have good at just out there for exploring. Then there's a group of just pure clickbait liars and just jackasses who think that only the way they do it is the right way and everybody else just no. We got East and West Coast here in America is getting a little bit of that. Well, yeah, I mean, there's clickbait and a lot of things these days. It's starting to get rough, especially for the smaller guys to do a lot about it. That's why I'm thinking maybe we should start saying stuff about it. Yeah. Well, that's cool, Shawnee. I didn't know you did one of those. Might go back and check your channel again. I mean, I know you got a lot of subscribers, man, so you probably don't remember most of my comments, but I do watch a lot of your videos. Well, I'd be more than happy to take suggestions on that Urbexy. I might do that. You know, just take off the date and put, what we talked about or something. Yeah, we got a couple here, Devon. Yeah, and Devon that say they found a skull and it's like a little cat skull in the corner. They really know what they're trying to do. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm just catching up over here. Well, okay. Well, see, like I said, Shawnee, though, I mean, you're a lot bigger channel than I am. I'm not very big, but for sometimes a small channel to call it a clickbaiter, and clickbaiters unfortunately get a lot of rabid, ignorant, stupid followers. I mean, they just do. I mean, they almost follow them rabidly and love the stupidity almost, or somehow believe it, just like WWE they think is real. It's hard when you're a small channel to call it somebody's got 400,000 subscribers or something, then they'll just come down on your channel like a ton of bricks. Oh man, Bajerico, that is not a new haircut. That is an experiment going on top of my head. My wife was doing my hair and she's like, I wonder what would happen if I used the absolute lowest setting. And I'm like, I have no idea. So she went and did it. It's like touching deer antler velvet. That's how short it is. I mean, I got thin hair, but I do not have that thin hair. There's nothing there. It's like you might as well just shave it bald. The hair on my chin is like triple the length or quadruple the length. She totally shaved it. Have a good one, Tay. Sorry, I'm just looking here. Yeah, Jericho, that's what happened, man. Dude, you ain't telling me about it, Devon. When I saw she did that, I was just joking. She went, like, whoa, holy crap. I couldn't believe it. Then when she got done, she's like, it'll grow back. I'm like, really? My turn. Let's do your hair next. Of course, she took the razor and ran then. Well, that's no fair. This hat. There's a couple reasons I wear it. One, I like it. It's kind of my exploring hat. I do have a Trans Am, so a V8 Trans Am symbol. Or Firebird, as some people call the body style. I do have one. Also, I am, sooner or later, I'm going to have a lung transplant. It's just a fact. When you get a transplant, the drugs they give you to keep your immune system from attacking the new lungs makes you extremely prone to, especially skin cancer, sunlight. So I have to start now wearing sunscreen, and they want you male or female, no matter how much or how little hair you have, you must wear a hat every time you go outside. She said the best way to do that is wear a hat as often as possible so you're used to it. So I'm wearing a hat often to get broken and used to it. Hey, Cindy, Gerald, how you doing, man? Well, Cindy, Gerald, we were discussing clickbait. It's mostly in the urban exploring community, but in general, if we should do something about it. If you'd like to scan back later and see what we talked about, or Devon, if you want to post your link again, Devon made a video calling out some clickbaiters who made a mistake by making a clickbait video in his own backyard, in a place Devon has been multiple times exploring and knows it so well he could probably walk through the place with his flashlight off. So he made a video and called them out. So yeah, but that's why I wear my hat, because I will have to have a transplant someday. I'm not there yet. Just so you do know, I did just have a doctor's appointment about 3 weeks ago. Doctor was very surprised because by my hospital stay I had in May, she thought I was going to be listed. She walked in and she was a little disappointed. She goes, well, I thought you're going to be one of mine. I guess not. I raised my lung level back up enough to stay out of the transplant zone for a while yet. So I did find out something a little sobering. All the transplant testing is done. There's no more testing I have to go through. There's little retests you have to do every 6 months. If I do drop, all I do is call them. They run me up, do a quick test, and then they list me if I'm at that level. So that's where I'm at. So that's where no, I haven't lost any as far as I know Explorer Fever, but I haven't checked. But that's where I'm at with my lungs. And I'm not on the list, but I am at that point where now I really have to start doing the stuff to prepare myself for those times. So I'm changing my lifestyle a little in a few areas, but I'm not stopping exploring. Doctor knows I'm an explorer till I obviously can't. And then once I'm better from the transplant, where they clear me, I'll be back out doing it again. Explorer Fever. Pajerico's asking if you still have the comments on your mobile. Yeah, thanks, Pajerico. Pajerico's another auto man, an autophile like I am. He's got his vehicles and I got mine. All the reason I have this hat, I do have a 2000 Pontiac Trans Am or Firebird Trans Am. That is stored in a garage. It's got about 62,000 miles on it. Exactly, Devon. I knew you knew we were right around it. And Cindy's not a big fan of the clickbait either. Sorry, I'm catching up on the side again. Oh, thanks, Jay Wade. Yeah, it actually kind of is. I've only done slight modifications because I want to keep it mostly stock or original because it's worth money now. The car will be 20 years old in just under 2 years. It's a 62,000 miles, 6-speed LS1 V8, T-tops, and jet black. That's my baby. The rest of then my wife's got the new vehicle, the 2017 Durango. Then I drive a 2005 Impala and my ratty old 98 Dodge Ram. That's our beater truck. Well, anything else anybody wants to talk about? Or you guys want to give it a try and see if we can go through this video from Urban Kiwiana and see what we think on that. Then I'll let him know, since he can't be here, he's got another channel to run. He's out exploring also, so I don't know if he's going to make it on here or do it even. I'll let them know to go check in the chat and see what we found out. And I'll let him know about what time we started. I'm into some cars, Devon. My Trans Am, I had a picture of this model Trans Am in my toolbox at work, like 3 or 4 years or maybe even more before I ever got one. Then I got a chance to get it, and I got it. So it's my dream car, kind of. Now, Devon, are you in the domestics, the imports, or the Euros? Imports, I mean by the Japanese ones. I kind of like a little bit of all of them. But a good old solid V8 is just fun. Even with today's technology, there's still, even the small engines putting out tons of power, they still don't have the torque. And if you downshift a 4-cylinder, you know, a lot of power, it doesn't have that pull. It doesn't drift as well. I mean, no. V8, baby. Oh my gosh. Cindy, you should talk dude behind the camera. You guys get along good. Now that's an oldie. See, that 1952 has something on it that I have a problem with. I think it's like unicorns and not real. This thing called carburetors, some mythical, crazy fuel air metering thing. Okay, I will admit, when I watched the original Fast and the Furious, there is something in that movie for everybody to love. That movie is just a great guy, maybe not just guy, how about car lovers movie? The original Fast and the Furious is to car racing or street racing or even just cars what the Top Gun was to people who like fast planes or, I don't know, stuff like that. It's kind of like the Star Wars of car movies in a way. Hey, Devon, do you have a car? Are you looking for a car? I mean, you're what, 17 now? You can drive. Well, nobody said the acting was Emmy Award winning in it, Cindy. Well, today, Urbexy, here in America, it's easy. Because it seems like everybody puts a hood scoop on everything now. Even pickup trucks come to the factory with hood scoops. I've had people look at mine saying funny words. Oh, look, he's got a hood scoop. I'm like, yeah, but mine's real. Mine says ram air. It really is functional. The faster my car goes, the more power it makes. Which is kind of fun, actually. You can start around 405, 415 horse. You get up around 80, 90 miles an hour, you're gaining horsepower like crazy. By the time you hit 140, you gained a lot of horse. Oh, you got to remember the first Fast movie. That's the best of them. The rest have gotten crazy. Now it's like street racers doing justice around the world. It's like Justice League street racers. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, between my wife, 2 of us, we have 4 cars. But we do use them all in our own way. My Impala, my 2005 Impala is my daily driver and mostly my exploring car. Our truck is, well, of course, our truck. We get deep snow here. We got 4-wheel drive. It's a beater. I have used it to get in some off-road places to explore. My wife's Durango is her baby and our travel vehicle. For the 2 of us, I can do my therapy in the back. Great vehicle. And then my Trans Am, well, that's my toy. Yes, you're right. Ram air is passive power gains, but as you're moving, sitting, the more you move, the more power it gains. It doesn't take any power off the engine to gain that power. It's kind of fun. Especially when I got good air cleaners there and you hear it whistling, it sucks air through the snouts. So, Shawnee, you give Devon a thumbs up? Do you think he was tough enough on him or just right or gave enough evidence? I mean, I don't watch these clickbaiter guys' videos, but I did go watch the videos like to give Devon a real critique. I think Devon did a pretty good job. I do think he could have gone a little bit rougher on him because it was pretty obvious clickbait. If I'd made the video, I would have just called it. I would have just said, yeah, it's crap. Oh man, Devon, you gotta learn to drive a stick. I'm telling you right now. For one, if you want a sports car, the best sports cars in the world are rear-wheel drive. One, I don't care, it's 4, 6, or 8 cylinder. Rear-wheel drive. They're more fun. Also, the best are stick. Stick is fun. Of course, you can buy a couple $100,000 car with a, dual clutch paddle shift. That's fine. My wife's Durango actually has a dual clutch paddle shift on it, but it's still not as good as my stick. Even she admits she's playing. She likes to drive the Trans Am. Oh, jeez. Well, no, Urbexy, I've changed my air boots. I'm able to funnel more air into the engine. I took the, they have coolant tubes going through the throttle body to warm the throttle body during winter, which I don't drive it in the winter. You want a cooler air charge, I removed that, so now I got cooler air going through the throttle body. Bigger air bellows boots. I got a straightener on another piece. Get rid of all the ripples in the air intake. And I got a seal and K&N filters. Let's see. Like stream started. Okay, yeah, see, I've heard of that, everybody. It does do that. Magnet fishing is getting big in America too, Cindy. I don't know where that happened. How loose the tape was. Exactly, Shawnee saw it too. Dude, that was so loose. In both their little cuts, when you see the video jumps they cut, it was so loose, it was never going to budge that drawer. And you see the drawer, like a couple people, Devon, put it in the comments. It's like closed and it's like partially opening. You see the money. They're acting like they don't see it even still. It's horrible. So yeah, Shawnee, I think you're with everybody else. It was too loose to ever budge that drawer. You could tug that drawer to the end, wouldn't have budged that other one. Sorry, I'm reading what Cindy wrote up here. Oh, wow. Well, let me know, Jericho. Now I'm curious. I know, what's his name? Richard Hammond in Top Gear. Or, I'm sorry. Not Top Gear anymore. The Grand Tour. He's a big American muscle car fan. He's got a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. It's like, whoa. No, Devon, if they're going to, you should be harsh. If people are backing him instead of you and that's obvious clickbait, no, be harsh. Exactly, Devon, but I don't want the 4-door Charger. I want the Challenger Hellcat. Or even worse, you don't want to drive this one on the highway because it eats too much gas, the Demon. The Challenger Demon is not even allowed on drag strips because it's so fast from the factory. It'll kill drag cars. It'll pull the front wheels off from the factory. Yeah, Urbexy. Jeremy Clarkson calls him they're American all the time. That's what I was just talking about, Jay Wade, the Demon. The Challenger Demon is even better than a Hellcat, but it's not drivable very much on the highway as well. The gas mileage even makes the Demon look like a gas sipper. And the Demon is not even allowed on drag strips. NHRA won't allow it because it's actually faster than a lot of drag cars from the factory. They don't want to put up with a factory car, the slaughter cars the guys put money in. Yeah, right now my favorite 2 muscle cars in America are the Challengers. The Challengers are my favorite because they're gorgeous. The next is the Camaro. The new model Camaro is gorgeous. But if you got to buy a cheaper V8 model, the Camaro has it on horsepower and performance until you get to the Hellcat area. The Hellcat area is just, most men can't steer a Dodge Challenger Hellcat because a certain piece of their anatomy is so happy it gets caught in the steering wheel. And that is just, most men getting a wreck in those. That's why they can't buy them. It's not out pricey. All our blood goes someplace else because we're so happy in one of those. Yeah, the new Camaros look awesome. The new grill, oh. Now, I thought somebody told me they might have removed a little bit of horse out of the Camaro, though. Well, that's okay, Rebexy. We got a few roads in my local area that are a little rough on my Trans Am, trust me. To tell how fast my Trans Am went, I took it out in a patch of expressway at night when nobody was there. Nice, good patch. I put my scanner on it because my speedometer ends at 155. I want to see how fast I can go in it. I let off at 183. It was in 6th gear and pretty wound out, and even the air off, the windows up, it was extremely loud inside my poor car. But my scanner said 183, and I let off because I went by the only car I saw on the whole highway, and I went through by him probably about 110 miles an hour faster than he was going. Wow. Hellcat wood, exactly, Devon. Well, does anybody want me to try and see if we can watch this video from Urban Kiwiana and see what we think? Give him some good, bad, and what he can change. And keep in mind, this is Isaac and his friends they originally were called oh good grief, Abandoned New Zealand. He changed it to Urban Kiwiana. He does a lot of exploring videos, but still does some other stuff. But he's trying to change up and get better at exploring. Lower next C in your logo. All right. Now, I may or may not talk during this. Rebexy and Lord Explorers and Devon will help me do a sound check. We'll see how this works. But this is Urban Kiwiana. This is like a 1970s, 80s kind of house there in New Zealand that they got permission from an owner that's just sitting vacant, and they let them explore it. So let's see how this works out. Put any comments you want in the chat, whether I see them or not. And I may stop once in a while just to ask you guys questions or give my thoughts on something. Let's see here. Here we go.
How dark it is in
I
here.
can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No. But as the night draws near, we are animals of fear. Feel so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love.
Welcome to Urban Kiwiana. Here's TL, Hayden and Zed. And do you want to shout out your Instagram link?
A fat duck.
Yeah, so we're here with this guy doing a bit of a collab with him. So we actually got this old restaurant. Alright, so here's Hayden. He's been with us for a while. So we found this old restaurant. We talked to a few people on Instagram. They seriously, so the ones who told us, thank you. Some of us don't like sharing, so thank you to the ones who did tell us. What's in here first? An old toilet, an old bathroom. So I believe this was like an old pizza, it's definitely out of service. So I believe this was like an old restaurant, an old like pizza restaurant or something like that. Not completely sure. Bit of an old basement stuff here and a bit of water and stuff. It's got soap, that's good. Keep their bed to themselves, they're not selling their pillow. No. That's probably the driest place in here. Is it good there?
Yes, they are, Betsy.
A lot of mold. It's about the mold in this place.
Full screen. Let me see here. Just a second. I'm not sure about doing this yet, so we'll see what happens. That didn't do it. What happens if I do this?
Somebody did a bit of interior
How about
decorating.
that? No.
Make it more homely for them.
Well, see, now I can't see the chat when I do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much
So
bigger that is or not,
one
because my
would be
encoder is like a weird setup.
Massive as bit of tin there.
Is that any better?
The
I'll go
feature
back and look
wall.
at the chat. Probably if I go
Can't
look at
see
the
my
chat, let me
phone.
see. I think I can do it without messing with
This
you
is
guys
pretty
up.
big. Oh sweet, no bar. It's no bar. Is this kitchen or bar? It looks like a bar. Cool. Would you like a can of yellow or green?
Maybe.
I think we'll be drinking yellow tonight, okay. Yellow's on the house tonight, everyone. Bit of water in here. Don't really want to sleep in this room.
Nice.
No kitchen or bar.
Huh.
No fan.
That's strange because on my live stream, on my YouTube channel live stream, it's showing it full
I
screen.
had a bit of a fire going on, trying to keep the hands warm.
Here,
Pretty
try
cold at the
this.
moment.
Better? Well, I really can't see you guys
What's
now. Let me see if I can get my phone.
Holy
pulled
crap,
up.
does the water still work?
And dude behind the camera is
not
on
that
here
one.
watching quietly. He's being sneaky.
There's an old sign. Going. It's funny how these places always leak real bad, eh? The leaking's like shocking. Been waiting like a couple of weeks to come do this one. Kind of looking forward to. Got a torch too, so if you go to the basement you can see properly. No cinematics because I forgot to bring another tripod
Lost
in.
boys.
So it's
Me
raining
too.
outside. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at that face.
My wife
Just
didn't know
staring
who
at
that,
you.
what
does
movie
it
that
say?
was.
Is that the same person from the Winx? That's cool. I thought it was the same artist from the fire session. It's like a pretty decent little hangout area, eh? Probably in the right place if you've got nowhere to go, eh? It's probably the right place to hang out. Should you? Big little party pad. Awesome little party pad going on here. Open up. I thought it was upstairs. Toilets are that way. Oh shit, step there. What's that? There's a vent. The vent is new. Nice. It's kind of dark. A little bit dark in here. So all the tables have been all set up and stuff. It's looking pretty cool. Jess is snapping some pictures. What is this? What is this? Actually saw a pretty good movie last night, Don't Knock Twice. Not a bad movie, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's kind of good, like, if they close places like this down or block them all up, then people who don't have a home ain't got nowhere to sleep. It's kind of dry. Shit. Turns out the floor moves in here. Looks like another bar. Got some power electricals. Light above switchboard.
The stairs in the bathroom was actually on.
Really?
Yeah, the lights were on.
That's pretty cool.
The fridge upstairs was on.
Really? Yeah, I saw that in your photo. That's pretty cool. Dice, dice, dice.
Should we go down or up?
We might as well continue the up part and we'll do down.
Up's smaller.
What's that, sorry?
Can you just wait till I get this out, please?
Yep. Torch. Post you get that cheap. Post you get the old oh, $2 too. That's cheap. Some dividers. Another room in here. Wow. Oh, fan. Don't need the fan on today. It's kind of cold already. This is a bit of a kitchen back here. The same once this place will be. I'm pretty sure that actually a torch out because it's kind of dark. My phone's already picking up everywhere. Study boy, I've still got your torch. Sorry. From when we did the basement. Food available, pizza by slice, $5. That was good pizza. Did you come here when it was a pizza place?
No, I never did.
No, me neither. Have you? Let's try and keep my torch off while we're doing this part. Sugar is on, I don't know what that says. The fireplace there, that's cool and nuts. Pretty cool. But a party decorations, oh that's pretty cool. Let's see, they got some things going on up there. Gold. This gold paint looks pretty cool. It's gonna be quite big. Oh look, pizza oven. The old pizza oven. That's pretty cool. Wow. That's kind of cool. No pizza for us tonight. They did not share the pizza.
Yeah, Devon, you're right.
No
like
idea,
that, I
no
don't know if you guys
service.
can hear me, but yeah. I like when Sean's with me or I have somebody with me too.
Light in there still.
Especially in sketchy areas.
What do you like to eat tonight,
Having
madam?
somebody with you and you're not sure if it was in this video or when I talked to him. He said this area was a little
we
bit
never,
sketchy. So he's happy to have people.
all we had
with him.
today is we have 1 Amstel light if you would like that, sir.
Well, remember, I have
Do you have any idea?
two
Do you have
big
any
camera
idea?
and Isaac
Give
and
me
those
an
guys over there,
idea.
Paul.
It's actually kind of
They'll
heavy.
tell me a lot of things are expensive over there. And they know it even
It's
living
actually kind of
there.
heavy too.
It does, Lord Explorers. Plus,
don't
if
know what
I
this
miss
is,
something, Sean will not miss it, or
behind here?
Sean will tell me stop and hit
Okay, in the
that.
bathroom.
It helps.
That's for the other part of the restaurant. Got better vanities in our house.
Well, Cindy, I told
Okay,
you to
let's
make
go,
your
let's
boys
go.
go with you. You had
Nothing,
them,
just another
tell them
bathroom.
they owe you.
Another bathroom. So we're
Don't
still in
trip
bathrooms.
tonight.
I better put their the bee back for the next person. We're on a budget. That is freaking, I don't know what that is in there, but it's nasty. Ew.
If they were
Corona?
Mexican. That's why it's $5 a slice.
Damn. Weather's so crap. Hello. Damn. Awesome New Zealand winters. That's actually pretty cool. Check that one out. I like how it's got the skull peeking out of the end of it. That's actually cool. Should you? Oh, stuck. 2 for $15.
It really is
Fun
some
it
good
and crack-
graffiti.
I
I'm
do
not a
not find
big
it in
fan of people
crackers.
destroying stuff or graffitiing.
Something
But
good.
man, there's some times you can look
Office for
at
the manager.
graffiti. You can look at graffiti and still
Management
respect the
office.
art. Fresh
Down a
prints,
day
nice.
plant inspection docket. Didn't do much inspections. There's not
Exactly,
much
Jay
going on
Wade.
in there.
$5
It's
slice of
empty.
pizza. Urbexy's right.
Didn't
They're
do
aiming
any
it at the
inspections,
trunks.
Inspections. Oh, this is all safe. Did you try and get into
Oh,
this?
that is really good pizza.
Somebody tried. Someone tried everywhere. Oh, not some there. Never know. Youngster suburb.
Oh, somebody tried to get in there.
Office. It's not like moves there, it's like listen to it clicks and all that stuff.
Exactly. He
It
did
works.
pause in a while.
There's a safe in there, yeah.
Maybe a
can't
little
open
cut
it,
right there
it's
to
like
cut out some of
locked.
the pillar time.
Okay, we're gonna go upstairs, everyone.
Hey, maybe in New Zealand they like to get sexy cool. I don't know. $4,000 in the drawer. Well, but Jericho, if I had you on Hangouts right now, I would have you mic'd
It's a
up,
big place to
man.
look at.
I think I have to do that through Hangouts, and then boy, I wonder if I can run Hangouts and this all at once. Boy, I'm gonna get myself really confused doing this sometimes. At least I know how to do this now, so I better watching it on my TV.
The top floor is as big as the bottom floor. So maybe one side's like.
Well, no,
for
that's what
partying
the
and the other
$1,000
side's for
that I'm sure
eating.
they'll find in a drawer here in a second is for, Devon.
Diet Cola, anyone?
Holy
Trying to
crap,
keep my
Cindy,
life
having
afloat doing
take you to
beneath
do a
the
video
road.
there.
Big another big kitchen here. What is this thing? Like, actual, what is that thing?
I almost thought about trying to get
So you don't know.
either Dude or Isaac on here on Hangouts, but I didn't want to try to run Hangouts
Big
and
place,
this
bigger
for
than
my
I thought it
first
was
time,
gonna
see
be.
if I could
This is cool. The old tiles.
screw everything up, see if they could talk about
Yeah,
parts of their
pretty
own
cool,
video.
What is it? Free pizza.
Good pizza.
Damn.
There's a pillar for you.
Oh,
Delicious. More free flavors. Oh, it's still cold. It's buzzing.
That really, really big kid there, that is dude behind the camera's
Really?
son, Hayden.
It was on 2 days ago.
I don't know what they feed kids in New Zealand, but man,
Still chilly as.
he is just
The
tall
sandwich
and
is kind
big
of like
and solid.
Is it actually cold? Yeah, is it? I like
He needs to come here and play American football.
Oh, the old pizza, that's pretty cool. Wow. Shit, keep walking to everything. So smell the grey safe when I did the cooking. What is that? Porridge. That's porridge. Original oats.
Yeah, Rebexy, when I did the abandoned diner here recently, you guys see a video coming out soon. There's actually in the glass
6
case still
degrees or
bowls of
something in
saran
there.
wrap on it. Open it. Oh, the smell that came out was bad.
Cleaning and sanitizing. Wow. Okay, that's good hygiene. Please wash. Still soap around.
See, Adam does one.
The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. It's kind of
Jericho
cool.
does not like pizza. Wow. In some parts of the world, that's a stoning offense.
It's another bathroom. You may ask yourself. You may ask yourself. Yes, it is. Oh, tiles are actually pretty cool here.
This was a big,
Tiles are
cool
actually pretty
nightclub or
cool.
bar at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly, Rebexy. Found fake blood. You know how they did it.
I'm too short. Hello. Hello, hello.
Ooh. Okay, you love
This
pizza.
one. Ladies. Have been to ladies toilet. Legit. Okay, let's go. Toilets number 6 it was.
Well, I think part of it was
The floor was
restaurant,
pretty
part
cool.
of it was like nightclub and bar. It seems like a couple different areas of
Got some stuff in
you
here.
know, interior design there.
Somebody else's torch. Some seats still remain there. Wow. Oh, I thought it
Well,
was
Cindy,
the
not
TV,
really,
small
because in this
seats.
day and age,
Everyone, thanks
I
for
can give you
watching.
a
Hope
phone
you
number for
enjoyed
a
it.
pizza place near me, and you can send me a pizza.
Please hit subscribe,
There's
like,
4 pizza
comment.
places within like 3 blocks of me.
Please hit subscribe, like, comment down below if you like this, and don't forget to hit the bell to get more notifications. Thank you, and we'll put everyone's in the descriptions. Everyone's links in the description. Ciao.
I like the cut tape you did here. Take that. Oop, sorry, it wants to restart things for some reason. There. But, alright, so, what did everybody think of the video? And what is still trying to do that? There. Good grief. Yeah. That is actually one of his longer videos, guys. Okay. Now remember, Zeke is actually, him and his group have been trying to improve their videos. So anything you guys see, you know, it might help, let him know. He's very good at accepting criticism, and he is good, but I love his editing. He's always been a good editor. Now here's something that'll shock you. Zeke does most of his editing, no kidding, on his phone. And I can't do that. I've tried playing with the editor on this, and I suck. Exactly, Pajerico. You won't see clickbait from Kiwiana. You just won't. Nobody in his group does that. And actually, since he started having Dude be camera, a lot of his camera crew and other people with him, his videos have improved a lot this year. Not that Zeke wasn't good, but he gets excited. He's like that dog in Up. Squirrel, squirrel. He'd go all over it. He'd miss stuff. And I'd see like, dude, there's a cool swimming pool there. Why don't you get that in your video? Well, he's got excited. Now he's got these guys with him. They're slowing him down. And sometimes you get different footage from different angles. And it's really done good. Yeah, but Jericho, I can't do it. No, no, Devon. I'm nowhere. Nobody. If anybody finds Devon's $1,000, Oh, you're doing the editing now, dude? Sorry, last I knew, Zeke was still doing that on his phone. Sorry, everybody. Dude behind the camera has come out of hiding here. He is the editor now. Sorry. See, dude was there. He's just being sneaky behind the scenes, seeing all these bad things we'd say about him. Sorry, last I knew he was still doing it on his phone, but okay, yeah. I think I remember you saying something about it. He films with a phone, Lord Explorers. I believe it's a Samsung. Is that right, dude? So, okay, dude does it on his phone still. Jeez. I cannot do editing on my phone. Of course, all my videos are kind of longish. I don't want to do 15, 20-minute videos regularly on my phone. Ugh. Hey, TJ. Hey, dude. What type of phone do you guys use to film with? What's Zeke's phone? I've seen a few still labeled 4K Urbexy, but yeah, most of them aren't. My Roku still shows them in 4K. I haven't been on the computer as much, so I don't know. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, editing on the phone, that's a rough thing to do, man. I think he does have a handle now, Lord Explorers. And thing is, I've discussed stabilizer rigs before, or gimbals. I don't like gimbals on exploring. I do not like people that make their exploring videos too smooth. To me, it takes something totally away from it. Yeah, see, Lord Explorers, I don't want my exploring videos too smooth. I think it takes away from it. I think an exploring video, yeah, exactly, Devon. Exploring video should have a little bump and rough. You're exploring. You're climbing over stuff, stepping on uneven flooring. When I trip on something in my videos, my camera will lurch and kind of get a feel for that. If I got a gimbal, it's smooth. I go, oh crap, I tripped, but don't see anything. It's eh. Yeah, I've tried using a gimbal once and I didn't like my video footage. And I actually used Sean's video footage for that video because I hated what it looked like through the gimbal. Him and I, we put our video cameras together on one mount, but the gimbal was on mine. So it was getting the same footage. We played them back and looked at it. The gimbal footage looks cartoony. It's too smooth. If I'm watching a cinematic movie or certain things, sure, I want smooth. But exploring something, nah, it takes away something from the abandonness to the roughness or something. Hey, Davo. Oh, Dave, it is not. No. See, I don't know how you guys do that. Look at the little dinky screens all the time. And no, I'll stick with my computer. I got so much here on my computer. I got this computer is made just for editing. My wife gave our computer guy all the specs she wanted. Yeah, we've discussed it before, Lord Explorers. We did a whole roundtable discussion on here one night about people starting to use gimbals on Urban Explorers, and I know Exploring with Steve, or was it John? Shoot, I think it was Steve. He got a gorgeous gimbal, and there's a few of his shots I absolutely love the gimbal on, but a lot of his Explorers got so smooth, I actually lost interest a few minutes in because they were too smooth. It didn't seem like exploring anymore. Exactly, Pajerico. Pajerico's dead on right. I mean, when I watch Pajerico's videos, there's a steppage to it. Not rough, there's movements. If Pajerico trips on something, I like seeing that movement. It makes you feel part of the explore better. Stabilization on your camera is not the same, Lord Explorers. A little stabilization is nice so you don't get that weird, especially if I wear my waterproof boots exploring. Because my one set of boots is waterproof where you know we're going to walk in water. It's got a square heel. And it makes a weird vibration in my footage if I don't have the stabilization on. Hey, Kiwiana! Well, there's the guy himself, everyone. We just did your vid, and as dude will tell you, you got good reviews. I used your video of the abandoned bar restaurant. That's one of my favorite of yours. It's also one of your bigger ones, really. As with your new crew, and everybody seemed to like it. Well, not your new crew, but getting everybody out there with you. Exactly. Now, see, how terrifying would Jericho being attacked by sheep be if it was really smooth? When the sheep came out and scared him, he jumped back and cussed. Wouldn't that take away some of the bad language? Some of the impact of that bad language and the attacking the horrible sheep? It was really smooth. Now, when it jumps and the camera jerks, doesn't that just make you feel like maybe you were attacked by the crazed sheep too? And we all know Mother Nature will kill Pajerico off by the end of 2018. Or when Tommy jumps out and scares the crap out of him. Would that jump scare really be good in super smooth motion? No. We'd be focused on just Tommy's face with a camera or something instead of the camera jerking up and getting a good look at the ceiling. No fun. No, man, that's no problem, dude. I'm glad everybody liked the video, so there you guys go. Zeke, dude, you guys are doing good on your stuff. Just it takes time. Gotta spread it around out there. Dude and I've talked to Zeke. You just gotta get it spread a little more outside the video gaming guys. Video gaming guys are great people, but a lot of them aren't big urban exploring fans. They may subscribe, but they won't watch regular. Sorry. Exactly, Devon, yes. No, I'm glad everybody liked the video. And it's great to see reviews like that. I will be trying to do, now that I know I can get this to work, I will try to do this every week if everybody likes it. We will review people that are on here. If you guys want one of your videos reviewed, it can only be a maximum. I'm going to say a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes. Max. So that leaves a bunch of mine out. And I want to stick with mostly urban exploring. That's kind of mostly what I'm at here. But I may, if anybody that is normally on the stream wants one of theirs reviewed, or wants me to review something, let me know. Other than that, I may just pick urban explorers at random. There's a guy, Urban Explorers, Explorer Fever. I like his vids. I think Shawnee, I think most of his vids are slightly too long, but I might look some of Shawnee's vids. I like a lot of his. Lord Explorer's got some good vids. I already gone through your channel, dude. Yeah. Okay. I won't write that down. So I got a couple people I've written down who I can use. So that'd be cool. Make sure I keep a list of people who... There may be some people I use that aren't so happy about me doing it, but it is YouTube. Now, for now, dude, we may branch out. But see, not really, dude, because you're involved in this. And there's some of Zeke's videos. We may come back to another one of Zeke's videos, one of the ones with you in it. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, by the way, I haven't done a video. I'm not sure if I have time. But I am just about to hit a solid year on YouTube. In about 4 or 5 days, I hit my solid year on YouTube. First year. So thanks to everybody for that. I didn't think I'd go this far, this early, and I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Cindy, I agree. Thanks, Jay Wade, yeah. He appreciates... Zeke can go back and look at all your comments and watch the video and see where people commented too, so that's great. Thanks, dude. That's okay, Devon. you're on here, you get a say. But yeah, I'll look into, make sure I already had you on here, but I'm going to put you in right here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you guys can even ask. You got one that you want to just see how people feel about it, you can just say it too. That's all good. It is strange how people suddenly get a hold of you when you're on. Sorry, it's my text. Normally I don't answer, but oh, a friend of mine he's racing his Camaro this weekend. When we put a supercharger on, he had an overheating issue. He forgot when we put the new front end on, you put the air dam back under, so he was sucking up too much heat. He was hitting about 240 degrees on his last end of his race. He was doing track racing. And they do, his type of racing, they turn both directions. So, let's see. Well, I've been exploring, Lord Explorers. As a lot of people on here knows, I've been exploring, seriously, I've been exploring, Sean, well, actually, most of it was Sean, for about 31 years, 32 years now. Started doing YouTube just under a year ago. And the first person I really ran into that I've been watching Josh, those people for a while, and people are always telling me, hey, you've been exploring a lot longer than these guys. Why aren't you doing YouTube? I'm like, I didn't have time. But one of the first people I really met on here, really started to talk to a lot, and who helped me out was Urbex Bajerico. And then after that, I met Zeke and Dude. A bunch of guys in New Zealand and Scotland have been real helpful to me. I'll say that. 2 countries besides my own, Scotland and New Zealand have been a bunch of good people, really helpful. And if I needed answers, like I still say, my worst problem is titling. I suck at titles. So if any of you think my titles suck sometime, feel free to message me on Instagram or email me at exploringthecf on email, Twitter, whatever. Let me know, because my titles bite. I've changed some of my video titles, and suddenly videos go do better. It's like, yeah, Lord Explorers, it's a whole, but Jericho told me early on, it is a marathon. I've heard that a lot since. It's definitely a marathon. Rogue Exploration is new, but he gets a little cranky at times. He's got to learn too. It takes time and effort, a lot of work. Jericho's out there putting it out there, and his channel has shown a lot for it, and I'm glad to see that. Yeah, see what Jericho's saying about watching people. When I met Jericho early on, I still watch his vids. He's probably, my lord, guys subscribed to him, and he probably subscribed to me when I maybe had less than 100 people. Yeah. Actually, I think he had about a little more than that, but he's always kind of like the big brother, my YouTube big brother. I watched the Larimer School one, Devon. Oh man, yeah, Urbexy. Anymore, I make more than one thumbnail automatically every time now. When I go to my thumbnail maker, Canva, by the way, I love Canva. Nice, free, good thumbnail maker. When I use Canva, I make between 2 and 4 thumbnails automatically. And if I don't like how the first one looks, I swap it out. Or sometimes I even swap them out just to refresh them. So I have a whole file of thumbnails now because I just make 2 to 4 of them automatic. Thumbnails, I think my thumbnails are decent. Sometimes my thumbnails are great. Sometimes they totally bite. My titles, I never like my titles. Yeah, exactly. There is a length on YouTube. YouTube itself says anything much over 20 minutes it doesn't do as well. You might get by with 30 minutes if it's a good vid. But yeah, Cindy did not know that till she learned on one of our streams here one time. And it does make a difference on length. I've had a few longer ones. Those Pajerico, we split those up. Well, Devon, your quality is not bad. Just the length. If you look at the normal focus on YouTube, look at your analytics, your watch time, how long people stay focused. 1 to 2 hours, people won't stay focused. Exactly, Lord Explorers. Yeah, parts. I've done that. A lot of people have done parts. And leave off your first part, add a part where people are really going to want to see the second part. Remember that. That's not clickbait. That's just keeping people cleanly interested. Yeah, long videos are harder for me because I do want to watch. Sorry, I'd laugh, Cindy. Cindy, Cindy, when Jericho says brother, he means everybody. I say dude or I say guys. Guys, when I'm saying thanks for coming, guys, that means everybody, hon. Just a generalized term, nothing sexist. No, Devon, your quality's good. I think you'll do just fine. I think you'll have better watch time with them between 15 and 25 minutes. And trust me, dude, I've explored some places. Sean and I have explored some places for 9 hours in a row with 2 cameras going. Sometimes 3 if we got the action cam going now. And we've got 18, 19 hours of straight footage in some of these huge places. And you got to edit it down to 20 minutes. Sometimes you feel like you're killing your own child trying to edit it down, but yeah. But not everybody wants to see me and Sean talking about how his tennis shoe came loose for the 5th time either. You know, I did put in him and I drinking 12-year-old Coca-Cola. Well, yeah, Devon, cuts and jumps are one thing. But you do real explore, so I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with that. And you can do editing where you can fade in, fade out, transition. Not a big deal. Now, Devon did a good job calling out these clickbait guys. I'm really happy with that. I have to say, I'm very happy. Devon and I talked a bunch even early this year about the Akaso action cam him and I both have. It is a turd. It is. But I didn't pay much for it. And I still use it as my dash cam and my vlogging cam in the car because it works somehow really good. There's all the available light. It works great. When it gets anything dim, it goes to crap. But this Hero 5 Black is amazing compared to that. It's not the 6. The 6 is even better. It is. Got better stabilization. But for the price, I got this 5. And what a heavy thing compared to that cheapie. This thing is so great. I just got to use it more. The only thing I complain about, the microphones are amazingly good for the size of it. But it does pick up scritchy, scratchy sounds, even if it's in the tripod. And its came with it GoPro mount. You'll hear scritchy, scratchy sounds. I got to put a rubber insulator between here and the tripod. Because somehow the mic picks that up. Crazy. But this thing is great. This Hero 5 Black, I got it on Amazon. No commercial. I got no links. I'm not part of their partner program yet. I should be. Since 90% of my stuff comes from there. But I got this thing for like half the price almost of the 6. You get the e-commerce package. You get it cheap. It's a nice little unit. So Devon, you kind of talked me into that because, yeah, you were talking about how bad action cam footage could be. Yeah, well, these things are amazingly good. The stereo sound is great. The dark footage ain't too bad. It does good with wind. And it's waterproof right here. 33 feet without putting a case on it. Love it. So yeah, now I have been thinking about upgrading my camera. I still do not use a DSLR. There are 2 videos on my channel done with a DSLR. If anybody wants to go through, you don't have to watch all my videos over. But if any of you think you know which ones they are, let me know in the comments, in the chat here, whatever. Instagram me. Let me know if you know which ones they are. Because I stopped using DSLR and went to my phone, and I've done better with the phone. The only bad thing is I don't have Zoom anymore. Hey, dude, have a good one, man. Thanks. And, dude, Kiwiana, thanks for letting us review your vid, man. And I'm glad everybody liked it. But no, I still film with my cell. Sean films with his. We have two cell phones. He has the Nexus 2, or Nexus. I have the V20, and we have the Hero 5. And we do have we have a DSLR, my old DSLR, but I don't use it anymore. I still like it. Well, the reason I don't use DSLR also, I like being more mobile. This records in stereo. Somehow it even records a type of surround, which really creeps me out. When I play it on my system here to actually get good, decent surround. Really weird. It does amazingly well. It's small. It doesn't upset anybody. You're not carrying some big thing with a mic and a big camera in their face. You know, some people may not take your cell phone as seriously. Got my nice little tripod for it. I got the good lighting system. It works good. It's small. I can drop it. Military grade shock resistance. So, yeah. Well, Lord Explorers, that's a great camera. But once again, my problem is size. And this will take a beating. But I am thinking about upgrading to a DSLR sometime. I'm just not sure which one. No, man. That's great, Jericho. Talk to you later, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for being here for my first year. And thanks for all the help you have given me the first year, man. So I will talk to you later, dude. Nikon. Boy, there's a couple Nikons I'd really like to have. What's that one? The 7500D or something? Or whatever it is. Oh, it's a gorgeous. The reason I like Nikon over the Canons, if you look at Nikon's dark level, their ability to film in the dark is much better than Canon's. They have a much wider range. But trust me, I know Canon is bad ass. That's all I've come down to now, between Canon and Nikon. But I don't know, I want to carry that much weight and size again. Yeah, the G85 mirrorless. Oh, Jay Wade, I've looked at them, but man, those are gorgeous and expensive, baby. But yeah, G85 mirrorless are great. Now, is that the one that also has a flip screen so you can vlog with it? I love Canon Lord Explorers, but I have looked at Nikon. Nikon has a better range for filming in the dark. My dad actually is a videophile with cameras, not with this stuff. But he is a Nikon guy, but I did buy him 2 Canons. So my dad has like 5 digital cameras. It took me forever to get him off film. Once I got him into digital, then he fell in love with it. He's like, oh my God, what was I doing with film? He has, his favorite is one of his Nikons. I can't remember which number it was. It might be even, I know he has one is a D3400. And that thing films so much better in the dark than the T5i or the Canon T5i or whatever he's got. It does so much better in the dark. The Canon, I think, does a little better in the daylight. Nikon does better in the darkness, which I need. Oh, okay, so CJ Wade, I think the Panasonic G85 is one of the ones I've looked at. There's a Panasonic and there's something else. I can't remember what the other one is. But man, I would love to, but the price right now, I'm looking at spending a lot of my money on travel this year. And this was my kind of my big one, and getting extra props for my drone so when I hit things this year. Well, I've got a nice LED lamp, Lord Explorers. I don't want to put, once again, see, that's where I run into a problem with DSLRs. I don't like the size. Now, Jay Wade's talking about the mirrorless. Oh, those are so nice. I know the price is going to come down too. You see, the flashlights don't have to be that bright. And a flashlight, My wife got me away from my flashlight. I had a very bright flashlight I used to use before I did YouTube. She told me, don't use that when you start filming for YouTube. She used to hate seeing my pictures and footage with my big old bright flashlight. It was monstrously bright. It was something I got from one of my tool dealers. It was like a 3,000 lumen thing. Is insane. And also you can like chuck it at somebody like a baseball bat and kill them with it from a mile. Thing is solid. Thing from Snap-on. But bright flashlights give that bright white spot, and everything else is screwed, and it washes everything out. I do like the LED light panels better, and they're cheap. Newer makes a really good one. Amazon, not getting any money out of it. I don't know, Devon. I know people that do it. I know you're joking, but I know some people that have one. I can come on that Picasso in a bright sunny day. That Picasso actually films pretty good. Especially at 1080-60. You're not taxing it. I took mine apart and drilled a hole where the microphone is. I get better sound now. I enlarged the mic hole. Yeah, Steady Boy, I've been looking too, man. Sony's nice, J-Wave, but Sony is pricey. Oof. I don't know, I've seen some Sony cameras that are like $8,000. My newer 168 or 169 light LED panel was like $30. And then I got the little pack of rechargeable batteries. I have 3 rechargeable batteries go with me. I think it was perfect. Well, Urbexy, I think I can actually do that with this too. This has all the settings a DSLR does. No joke. This thing has more settings than I know how to use. A friend of mine, well, Lang, that's all he does. He's a photographer. And he was talking about, oh, you can't have all the settings. He saw the settings in this. He's like, holy crap. You should learn how to use those. I'm like, yeah, I guess I should. And this has all the ISO settings. This has every single setting in it. All the white balance, it's just crazy. I haven't messed with it. I usually just leave it on auto. Shows you how good the technology is in this little thing. It does pretty good. See, this thing, I should keep my ISO low on that thing too. If I was manual exposure, I'll be in a dark area and I'll walk in a bright area and it washes everything out. Yeah, I use my little pen light. My pocket pen light is like 300 lumens. It's waterproof, rechargeable from Streamlight. I use that as my pocket light. Then I have my LED panel. I also have another bright Streamlight that's like 1,000. A little small one, but it's 1,000. But I don't use it unless I have to. Yeah, CJ, wait, I've gone full manual on this, but the problem is that if I'm in a dark area and walk by a bright area, if it's on manual, it boof, just washes it out. You don't know what it can't handle it. Then you go, or if you're in a brighter area and you go into a dark, then you got to stop and reset it again. I've been impressed how this does on auto. You mean crazy good, Devon? Because that is one of the biggest things. I've been reading some articles lately, and the untapped potential in these things is crazy. I think LG and Samsung are both in the next year going to come out with a cell phone each. Like this is set up for filming only. This is set up for doing. This is going to have a slight built-in zoom. Or one is already out, isn't it? An LG? I think it's an LG that has some zoom in it now. And lossless digital zoom. You can zoom a certain amount without losing any loss. That's pretty cool. They are, Cindy, but also if you're trying to film someplace, get somebody to take you seriously sometimes I take this less seriously too. So it's a hit and miss. This does bother people less, like my little drone. Somebody like the Mavic or the big Phantom series, those can scare people and annoy them. My little Spark doesn't scare anybody. But yeah, cell phones are only going to get better. And the amount of technology there, plus it's your streaming platform. You want to live stream? I just stop my normal video recording. Poof, go over to live stream. Everything's here. I want to stream to Instagram. It's here. I want to stream to everything. It's all here. Then if Sean's with me, we both have that camera. We have his camera too. Then I have the kick-ass GoPro. You know, it doesn't record a lot of time on it. So yeah, never sell your cell phone short. I'm not saying it's gonna kick the crap out of a DSLR. DSLR has a bigger sensor, can definitely pull in more light, can definitely get a little better footage, but dollar for dollar, if you want to just film, get this in a tripod, a little handheld tripod thing, and a holder that holds it. You do good. Yeah, I think the same thing, Lord Explorers, at times. But I've seen it's also harder to walk into someplace. We all know we try to get in legally. But if you're trying to get in someplace, you got your DSLR and all your big held Joby out and everything. You know, a little obvious and a little hard to sneak around. This is easy. Heck, I can pop my tripod off quick, put everything in my pocket. I don't mess with nothing. And depends on the cell phone. Some still suck. They just do. LG, Samsung, and Apple each have a model of phone geared for viewing. And look at this cameras on the back of this thing. And it's got twin laser focus, two flashes. It'll even change the tone of the flash for what it thinks it'll do better on footage. It's got 2 video cameras, 3 still cameras. I mean, that's all this thing's for. It's got stereo mics, and it does a type of surround. It's got 2 more mics up here to do. It's weird. Yeah, I've seen those, Devon. Best Buy has these little zoom things you put on your phone too, and they work great. Not if you have a case. So we get it to work, and I take my case off. And it does kind of clip on where it's in my screen a little, on my screen here, and blocks a few things. But I've seen them used. Sean tried one on his daughter's phone. Works great, but if you have a case, you're screwed. Don't work on his case. Also, my camera's raised up a little. So it's sat weird and kind of put light around the lens, around it a little. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there that not everybody thinks they have to buy a DSLR expensive camera equipment. A good cell phone. This is a V20 made for filming and vlogging. It's what it's made for. It's an internet-made phone for this stuff. Randy Von Burgundy or Tenzaroku, he has the V30 I've mentioned, I think, once or twice. It is above this, but I don't like non-removable battery. It's above this one, and it's shock resistant. For some reason, they pulled down the shock resistance from military grade, but made it waterproof. Mine's like water resistant. Not very. But DSLRs, I'd love to have one, ideally. But I already carry enough stuff, and it's hard to carry those big things too much. But I think I'm like Jay Wade's idea. I think I'll be looking at mirrorless cameras next. Panasonic G85 is nice. I don't know how they do in low light. I've been impressed with this in low light. I know some of the Samsung video cameras have problems in low light, and I know Apple does. Apple cam themselves do bad in low light. I don't know how the G30 does in low light. I haven't talked to Randy yet. There are people on YouTube, especially explorers, that still film exclusively with a GoPro type camera. And sometimes with these adjusters, you barely see any fisheye. Some of these 5s and 6s can adjust a lot of that out. It's amazing. I've been freaky impressed. I have to say, I like how I can change the lens. If I do scratches, you can change it out. That's nice. Well, let's see. Yeah, same here, Devon. I haven't done it. But I'm waiting to become part of the Amazon, the Urbex, knows the name. Jeez. Well, we're getting near about my 2-hour mark. Anybody got any questions about urban exploring, about equipment, any advice? And that's not a bad thing to do near the end either. Well, Steady Boy, for light and dark, I just leave this on automatic. It's not as good as a DSLR, it just isn't. But if I go from light to dark a lot, if you have it on manual, you got to stop every time and reset it. I have gone exploring with photographers and even some video people who do put their stuff on manual. It's a DSLR or a cell. And every time you go light to dark, they have to stop and fiddle or stop and they miss something because the screen blows up or goes too dark. So that is a bad thing you got to watch. Sometimes auto, if it's a good setup, works good. Well, I'm hoping to make at least a penny from this someday. I'm still in the queue for the YouTube partner program. I've been in the queue for a while waiting to see if they're going to okay me or not. So, and like Jericho told me once, we both know we're not going to be making a living off this. We just aren't. I mean, maybe someday, I don't know, maybe I'll become super popular. I don't know, I doubt it. But I just like to share this stuff. But just even a couple bucks for gas or food or put towards another camera or a battery or something would be nice. Yeah, okay. Those of you on here, I'm going to leave Tuesday night XCF Urban Archaeology chat, but what should I have after that? I'll take the date off even. Maybe I'll leave the date. I don't know. Or just Tuesday night XCF chat, blah, blah, date, and then our Sam and Colby and other clickbaiters. Should we do anything about clickbait? I don't know. Give me some rough ideas at titles down below, and that includes you, Cindy, everybody. Because I suck at titles. I just do. Get my wife to help, forget it. She says she's even worse, but every time when she does throw me a title, it's better than mine. I don't want the title too long, because I'm still gonna leave the something about the Tuesday night chat or something. Tuesday night XCF chat needs to kind of be there. So that's kind of my series. So that's when I put that in that playlist. I want everybody to know that's what it is. Getting late, Cindy. Cindy, it's 5:30 where you're at. It's 7:30 where I am. Don't go all old on me, hon. Next thing I know, you're gonna go. You have to leave at 3 o'clock to get to Sizzler at 3. Yeah, I'll toss around some titles. Oh yeah, I do, Cindy. I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I'm choked to death on a granola bar. Did his lungs kill him? No, he was killed by a chocolate chip granola bar. That took him by surprise. He didn't see that coming. Ooh, I like that, Devon. That's very nice. I wonder if I can copy that. Ooh. There. So now I got that saved. That's a good one. Yes, Cindy, I grew up in the middle of nowhere in the country out here where my best friends were trees. Our closest town was 5 miles away and only had like 1,000 people. On that, it was trees. Devon, my dog could help a few of my titles. You know, I have been checking. It looks like I can use Flintstones in the title of one of my videos, because a lot of people have it on their videos and they've made money. A couple of their videos got 1 million views. Because that water park I went to would be perfect. Man, I'm telling you, Flintstones would friggin' love that water park. It looks like it was designed for Flintstones, all stone and old looking. Maybe I'll put the Sam and Colby clickbait and Urban Kiwiana video review. Or Urbex Urbex video review series on there or something. Then do the date and XCF chats, blah blah, at the end. Switch it around. I think most of my thumbnails are doing better. It's just my titling. And ever since YouTube started having this problem with everybody, okay, for those of you left, YouTube has changed their inboxes. Your inbox gets deluged now with recommendations and tons of crap YouTube just wants to throw at you. So your subscriptions and anybody's putting out videos gets buried unless you have their bell on. So for my channel, if you like it, hit the bell. For anybody's channel you like, have the bell hit or you will not see their new stuff at least half the time now. Study boy, I am not sure, Paul. Yeah, I'm thinking though, I might actually put the first part of that, the last part of that first, Devon, because if you want YouTube to be able to get it out there and get more watches, you know, stuff like that, I think I'll put that at the front. And then my Tuesday night XCF, I mean, I'll understand that, so most people, if I put that at the end. Because I like you said, if the whole point is to get it out there, I think, ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good, Devon. You give me some good ideas. And then anybody willing to, I'm here to take advice as much as anything too. We have to help each other, and even if you're on here, you're not an urban explorer. If you watch any of our videos, we like to make our videos as good as possible for you. Yeah, exactly, Devon. I think I'll be okay. My little XCF is always in the bottom corner of my page anyway. And I got to re-edit that live video tonight that I removed from my channel because it gave away location in a couple spots. So I got to put that, do that, and put it back up. Or something like, is the Sam and Colby $1,000 found $1,000 video clickbait? Or something, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I got time, I got stuff to do tonight, I got therapy to do here in a bit. Check on my animals, because my dog seemed to have a stomach ache today. I know it sounds trivial, but my dog does have a tummy ache. And a lot to do tonight yet. I'll probably be up late. Well, I'm always up late. But is there anything else anybody wants to talk about or bring up? Paul, I do not know how I'm reviewing. I will take a look. Actually, I'll make sure I got you on the list. I'm going to check out a bunch of channels and just see what strikes me. So who I review, but it seems like the encoder software will handle it, and it seemed to work out pretty good for you guys. I was able to see the chat. I was able to move things enough to see the chat. So I think that'll work. I just got to remember my settings. And who is able to make that sound? Oh, God. Oh, sorry, it's Jericho. He's just messaging me. That boy's up late like I am. I'll probably be up till 2 or 3 tonight, just like I always am. Wow, this shirt looks really weird on the camera. The yellow does not come out. But yeah, I hopefully get my studio area, my wall and everything up here soon with the little YouTube banner in the back. Subscribe. Little bell, picture of a bell. Little thing says ring me or something. A little light, something going on. Improve that. Because I got to buy a door for my garage soon anyway, the small door. But we are at 2 hours and 4 minutes. If there's anybody wants to talk about anything else, let me know. Other than that, we will hop out of here. We've had a good chat for Tuesday night. Thanks for everybody getting involved, and I'm glad everybody seems to be liking, now that I got it right, the reviewing. I will go over videos. It'll be in the description for next week's when I do post a description. Show you who we're going to review. And there may be sometimes we may end up reviewing some people who may not want us to review. Once again, that is, I checked under YouTube actual rules. If you're reviewing, you can use somebody's video footage. It's fair game, just like if you're using even proprietary stuff from Star Trek or somebody else, if you're doing a real review, not a lot they can do about it. Like Devon tonight did a call out, but he also did a real review. So they can't say anything. But thanks everybody for coming on. Been a good chat. I still have my voice, so hopefully I can still get time to do my Kylie the Hooch live stream yet tonight, because I got some few things to say. Not that I bring up a lot of political stuff in here, but I got a few things to say about the immigration crap going on here in America and the world. So talk to y'all next Tuesday or before. Unless me and Sean do another live stream for another Explorers next week, and hoping see what happens. Sean has been really on it lately in our local. He's not as big into the YouTube, but man, does he love exploring. And he's been finding some great stuff for us lately within about 2 hours of us. I don't mind a 2-hour drive each way, big deal. But I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming in. And this Exploring with CF. Talk to you later. Bye.